Good morning, students. Students, we are doing the chapter Measurement and Motion. In this, the topic which we are doing is different types of motion, in which we discuss about linear motion, curvilinear motion. Then we discuss about rotation, revolution, and circular motion. Today, I am going to explain some more type of motions. The first one is periodic and non-periodic motion. There are some examples which are visible. You have observed that one of them is the moon moves round the earth and it takes about 30 days to make one complete revolution. Moon revolve around the earth and the time which is taken by moon to revolve is 30 days. This motion is then repeated and the process goes on and on month after month. This type of motion, which repeats itself after a regular interval of time, is called a periodic motion. The motion of an object which repeats itself after a regular interval of time is called a periodic motion. Some more example of periodic motion are the motion of the earth as it revolves around the sun once every year and the motion of the hands of a clock. They also repeat the motion of the hands also repeats itself after a regular interval of time. So it is also an example of periodic motion. So students, we can say that a motion of an object is said to be periodic if it repeats itself after a regular time interval. If the motion of an object gets repeated after a regular time interval, then it is said to be a periodic motion. Then the next one is non-periodic motion. Students, when we speak, our lips undergo movement. Their movement continues as long as we are speaking. When we stop, there is no movement of the lips again. And when the movement occurs again, when we speak again. Thus, the movement of lips may get repeated. The movement of lips may get repeated, but there is no regularity of time. So we call such a motion as a non-periodic motion. That means if there is a repetition of motion but no regularity of time, then the motion is non-periodic motion. There are several other motions which are non-repetitive in nature. A ball rolled on a floor keeps on moving for a while but does not repeat its motion after it stops. All such non-repetitive irregular motions are non-periodic motions. That means if they are repeating itself but they repeat themselves in random irregular manner, then it is non-periodic motion. If the motion does not repeat itself, or if it repeat itself in a random irregular manner, then the motion is said to be non-periodic motion. Once again, a motion is said to be non-periodic if it either does not repeat itself or does the repetition in a random irregular manner, then it is said to be a non-periodic motion. Students, have you observed the movement of the pendulum of a wall clock? If you observed, you see that it moves back and forth between 2 points along the same path. It moves back and forth between 2 points along the same path. A similar motion occurs in a suspended object for which one end of the suspending thread, wire, or rod is fixed. Such a to and fro motion, that means the motion between two fixed points of an object along the same path, is called oscillatory motion. That means the motion of an object, that is to and fro motion between two fixed points along the same path, is known as oscillatory motion. Here the object moves as a whole and there is no change in the shape or size of the object. The swinging pendulum of a clock, a child moving on a swing, and a ringing temple bell are some examples of oscillatory motion. In all these cases, there are is the motion which is to and fro motion, and it is along the same path. That means the movement of the object takes place along the same path, and it is known as oscillatory motion. When an object moves along the same path and the motion of the object is to and fro motion, then it is oscillatory motion. So we can say that an object is said to have an oscillatory motion if it moves to and fro along the same path in a regular periodic way, then it is oscillatory motion. So students, in this way we have completed all type of motion. Once I am saying, that is rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion, rotation, revolution, circular motion, periodic and non-periodic motion, and then oscillatory motion. These are the different types of motions. We discussed about it. So that's all for today, students. Thank you. Have a nice day.